Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Hello, friends. Welcome back. It's Hy-Vee Today. This is Tony Tone. Monday, the 9th of December, and it's overcast and rainy as we're sitting here, but it's great to look out from the window inside the Market Grill Express. We can see the Hawkeye hauler truck with Tantera Transportation Corporation. Gentlemen, the Hawkeye hauler is here. I love those guys. The Hawkeye hauler is here for the week. Part of the 19th annual 2 Weeks of Love. Freezing for Food is going on. So you can buy some non-perishable food items from places like Hy-Vee, or we got the $5 bags ready to go. Goal is to fill the truck this week with non-perishable food donations, and then everything will be delivered to the Salvation Army this Saturday, December 14th. So if you're out there and you're watching, whether it's live or at some point throughout the course of today or this week, December 9th through the 13th, 2019, because you could be seeing this in the future, you never know. This is a big community push. So that's what's happening right there. You can see it on the screen. Hawk truck looks good. And then on, December 27th, we just found out the Iowa Hawkeyes will be going to San Diego to take on USC in the Holiday Bowl. So that same Hawkeye truck that's in our parking lot right now will go from Muscatine to Iowa City to literally haul all of the gear that the Iowa Hawkeye football team needs, because that's what Tantera does. They haul the Hawks, and it's a really cool story. And for 19 years, they've been making 2 Weeks of Love happen, and we're excited for that. All right, I want to mention 20% off produce sack sale going on today. So if you need any produce, this will be very soon stapled to a paper bag. Oh, see, I knew I couldn't do it more than once or twice. And you can come into the store. You could fill as many paper bags as you need with all the best produce, and it's 20% off. So that's a great deal, right? You got to love it. Awesome way to start the week, whether you need things like strawberries or the brand new Cosmic Crisp apple. It just arrived. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe we'll have to have Steve grab one, and then we'll put it on somebody's tab, just to make sure that it's good. So that's going on today, December 9th. And then, Chad, I'm going to airdrop you two things really quick, because a little bit of a surprise this morning when we got a text message that Channel 4, WHBF News, was in the house doing a little story on 2 Weeks of Love and Freezing for Food. So shout out to Mike Mickle, who's the news director at Channel 4, longtime Quad City news personality. I've known Mike for, 13 years. So he arranged that. Appreciate it. And that picture, action shot, you've got Lieutenant Greg Bach helping Hy-Vee store director Matt Schweitzer prepare the bags. I told Lieutenant Bach, I said, in my 7 years, I don't know of anybody from the Salvation Army that's helped put those bags together. So he was really excited about that. Lieutenant Bach is no stranger to doing good work. There they are kind of posing. And then I think there's one more pic with the lieutenant being interviewed by Channel 4. So look for that on WHBF, Channel 4. I'm just glad that I didn't have to be interviewed. And as Matt said, he didn't have any HD makeup. So, and I don't have any HD makeup on either. This is all au natural. Is that how you say it? All right, let's get to our first guest who's patiently waiting. We have, honestly, a lot to talk about with Amy Hessel at the Muscatine Community YMCA. I mean, there's so many things going on, and I love the fact that it's great to see you, by the way. The fact that you said in one of your emails to me, you were like, why not a Y membership for Christmas?
Absolutely.
And it makes total sense. So what are we now? Are we 16 days away from Christmas? Is that right?
Too short of a time.
Right. So, but for somebody out there, and is it, maybe you're not the person, but for me, my wife just asked me yesterday, what do you want for Christmas?
I know.
I don't know what the answer is. You know what I really want? I want something that I don't really need. I want, like Chad's got, these iPad Pros. They're cool. Do I need it? I don't know if I need it. Are they $800? They're $800. So that's a little bit too much of an ask for Christmas. But then I said, do I get wireless earbuds?
Those are cool.
But then I got kids. They throw stuff all the time. They break things. Have you found that you know?
I know. My mother-in-law's like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know.
Right,
Like,
I have
seriously.
no idea.
I just got myself a pickleball paddle. My husband's like, what else do you need? And I said, well, I sent the bag to my sister as an idea, so she'll get that for me. But the then again, I'm like, why do I need to carry 3 gym bags? I'll have my pickleball bag, my soccer bag, and my regular gym bag. So like again, it's like, what do we need?
Maybe just a larger gym bag. For Randy Hessel.
You know,
maybe that's all you need is just a bigger duffel bag. I love the idea, and someone like my mom.
Yes.
My mom has worked out. I mean, I remember being, 7, 8 years old, and the gym that my mom belonged to had like the kids' room.
Yes.
And it was like the worst, early night. It's nothing like Y Play at the Y. We're talking like a Bally's in like the 90s. It was totally tacky, whatever. But we would go there and have to just kind of hang out as my mom was working out. What I'm getting at, my mom's been in Muscatine for like 2 years now, and I'm like, why don't you get a Y membership? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, you're always walking. She's always walking downtown or whatever. I'm like, it's going to be, 50 below zero in a second. Sorry, everybody. So I think for her, she can't say no.
No,
right?
And it's a perfect gift. Okay, so, just getting a Y membership as an adult, or as a youth, or as a family membership, all of those things. We're in the middle of our membership drive right now. So there's bonuses for signing up. There's... but it's the gift of health and wellness. It helps with aging. It helps with mental health. I know I feel better when I make sure that I get to do whatever it is. So I love pickleball. I like to play soccer. Those are my things. I like to cycle. So when I can do those things, I feel so much better at the end of the day.
Well, and I'm never going to buy a $700 elliptical or treadmill.
No.
It's just never going to be something that I'm going to do. I have room for it, but I'm not going to.
Well,
I'd much rather have the very affordable Y membership monthly fee. And it's more than just, the Y, it's kind of like this store. There's so much more. It's more than just a grocery store. Same thing with the Y. It's more than just
I have a treadmill in my house, and I have a recumbent bike in my house. I use neither of them.
Do they have like clothes on them, or are they like
one does?
Yeah, perfect. That's kind of like what happens. That's what I don't want to do. So I'd rather just.
But if you go to the Y, there's the people.
Yes.
I think that we forget just, it's like, we got to get in our routine and our workout.
Sure.
And if you're going, you have this like time where you're going to the Y to work out. You'll see the same people. You'll see the same person checking you in, or the person on the elliptical next to you, and then there's that check-in point.
Yeah.
There's some really exciting things happening too at the Y. One of the things is that come the new year, all of our land fitness and our water fitness classes will be included in your membership.
This is crazy.
You no longer have to pay for Zumba as a member. You no longer have to pay for group strength. Those are included in your membership. So,
do you know how many times I'm at the Y and Pat Church harasses me? Asks me sternly when I'm going to come to Zumba.
When to come to class.
So just to reiterate, again, January 1, 2020, with that Y membership, you can go to any of the classes offered at no additional cost.
Yeah. So
Holy
some
moly.
of our all of them are included as members, and then you can buy punch cards for non-members. So if you want to go to Zumba, you can still buy a punch card and come to classes. But wow, what a benefit, I think that'll just really be, because it has been, it's like I already paid for my membership and all of this stuff. So it's like going to a class, but I love classes too, and the fact that there's that accountability. So like I know I have to be to the Y at 5:30.
Yep.
And so I need to be there by 5:30, and if I don't, like you said, Pat will get on you, or that cycling and start to be like, where were you? So like I love that, and then the camaraderie that you have when you come out of those classes, when you're together, you get to know each other. I say it's like I don't go to the Zumba classes very often, but when I make it, it's like my spot is waiting for me.
See, that's what I'm saying. The social engagement is so beneficial regardless of what age you are. And it is a community hub for sure. Yes. If I'm there, it's mainly because my 7-year-old wants to run on the track and then go to the kids, Hy-Vee Kids Adventure Center and whatever. And it's crazy the amount of people that you see when you're there. And how many, again, there's something for everybody, because it's not like everybody's there running the track. I can't believe it when I'm there, how many moving parts there are. And it never feels crowded either, by the way.
Some days, I really feel like since the time change, that it was like the beginning of the new year. So like usually January 1st, that first week, we're like, oh my gosh, gosh, it's so busy.
Right.
And I felt like that since the time change. And I'm
Sure.
not sure. I mean, like, you'll go down and there's more people on the ellipticals, but there's still plenty of ellipticals. There's
Yep.
plenty of treadmills. So, you know, between the adult or the family or the youth and teen, you know, there's opportunities. You can do bank drafts, you can do full pay. So even if you wanted to
easy.
buy the family membership for your daughter and the
Sure.
kids, you can still do that on a bank draft.
It's fantastic.
So there's still lots of opportunities as ways to purchase. But, you know, maybe the membership is not quite in the price range that you're wanting to do. We still have tons of opportunities. So, you know, mom and dad don't necessarily need any more things.
Sure.
I said, I'm struggling right now. What do we get my dad for Christmas?
Right.
You know, because he doesn't need anything. And if he wants it, he now goes and buys
I was
it.
gonna
You know,
say,
like,
you get to that point where you're like, I guess I could. It's like I almost bought. I mentioned the wireless earbuds. Like I was at a store with my mom and Henry, my oldest, and I almost was like, well, I could buy them right now, but then I thought I don't want to buy because then that's probably the thing my wife is gonna get me
I
for
know.
Christmas. You know what I mean? But I love what you're getting at. You're getting
Yes.
at the person that's hard to shop for. You know what people like is wine and good food.
Yes.
So this is crazy to me to think about. The annual wine dinner, and it's not till February 8th, and I say that like it's a long ways away, but it's really not. That's what's wild, right? You're less than 2 months away.
I know.
As a matter of fact, we're sitting here
know.
on December 9th. So this is going to be awesome.
But that would be a great experience
Yeah.
for, you know.
Two tickets or
you
4
know.
tickets or
Yeah, so, you know, the wine and dine, it would be a great fundraiser or a
Sure.
great idea. And it's a fundraiser. So then you're
Sure.
contributing to something that's important to the community. And so the wine and dine is an option if you're looking for the kids.
Sure.
Getting a gift certificate to sign them up for youth soccer
Sure.
is another opportunity. And then we have a new class that we did a
This
couple
is
years
awesome.
ago,
Yeah.
which was great. But David Casas is coming back to teach a youth magic class, and it's open to 8 to 15-year-olds.
This is so cool.
So not only are they going to be
Yep.
learning about how to do the magic, but how to perform it and some of that stage presence
Sure.
and stuff. And but it's very exciting to. But those are some great gift ideas
I love
outside
it.
of the membership. Because a lot of kids do. We have about 600 kids that play soccer during the 2 seasons.
600.
You know, basketball, we are just kind of finishing up girls' basketball.
Sure.
Registration ended. But definitely youth soccer comes in the spring
Absolutely.
here. So, and then the youth magic class, the
This
wine
is
and
so
dine.
cool. Chad, I think I emailed these before I came down. This is David Casas, the one and only from Muscatine, teaching your kids magic. So this guy, and David we've actually been kind of exchanging messages about having him back on the show. I love when he's here because first of all, I love magic. And anytime you can have it to where it's up close. And then, you know, David has sometimes offered, like, let me show you. And I'm like, I never want to know how people do magic tricks. You know what I mean? Like, that's half the fun for me is I don't want to know how you're doing what you're doing. I just want to have fun, you know? Like, I just want to sit there and be amazed at everything that you're doing. And I love that this is an opportunity in Muscatine. And it's not just like one class. This is a whole thing.
Yep, it's a
January
session.
16th to February 20th. So, Chad, I just resent you these links, and I hope everybody takes this to heart because this is a great idea for somebody in your life. Yeah, and again, it's what are the ages again? You
8 to 15
8
years
to
old.
15. So not 36, but that's not to say that if I didn't want to learn, you know, I could have maybe. I don't want to learn. I just like watching. It's so cool to have them, and what a great story for David Casas. Jeez Louise, that guy's awesome.
And he has been fantastic in giving back to the community too
Yeah.
and stuff. So we're excited to have him back.
awesome.
Some other ideas would be
Sure.
personal training gift certificates.
Okay.
So, you know, if they're already members and looking for ideas like for someone who, you know what, they're just struggling a little bit
Sure.
or they want to get a new routine, you know, we can have the same routine all the time and then you're going to kind of see how you kind of level out on
Sure.
whatever your goals are. And so mixing it up.
Steve, you're not too old to learn. I'm not
Mixing
too
it
old to
up.
learn.
Mixing
I
it
can start
up
learning
with
magic now. But yeah, mixing it up with a personal trainer makes sense. How many personal trainers do you have at the Y?
Several.
Yeah.
And they're, you know, all different kinds of you know, I always say, oh, I want so-and-so, or, you know.
Different
but
levels
they're all
of
different
intensity.
kinds. So you come in, you talk to Mel, and she's going to hook you up with the right trainer.
Yes.
And the right time of the day. And some of it might be when the trainer's available versus when, you know, the trainer that you want. But you know, that all the trainers are going to sit down with you, and they're going to find your goals, and they're going to figure out what your goal is. Because it's not, you know, mine might be to lose weight, mine might be to get strength. You know, one thing, I can do a lot of cardio. I just hate to lift weights. So, you know,
I love
so
it.
I swing the paddle. I'm like, oops, I probably should.
Well, as much
I
as
need
you
to
love,
get to the weight room.
As much as you love pickleball, my gosh.
So only my right arm looks good.
I was going to say, pickleball is intense, though. If you've never watched anybody play pickleball, it's absolutely fantastic.
It is such a fun sport. And I was I was talking to someone. I was on my gymcation, and I was talking to a gentleman, and he was a big muscle builder. Like, he's like, oh, I always went to the Y, and I worked out, and I was like in the gym, and he goes, I played one game of pickleball, and I've not been back to the gym like that again.
Right.
Because it now consumes you. So because it's such an addicting and fun game.
Absolutely.
So I like to play like 4 to 7 days a week, and depending on...
It's pretty wild to watch. Like, you don't think it's as intense, and then and it's usually, again, I'm at the Y with my kids running the track, and I'm just like maybe walking, and I'm watching this pickleball, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
And we have high school students all the way to 90-year-olds who are out there playing.
There's a wide
I do go home with my head held between my legs, you know, head down when I get my butt kicked by the 70 and 80-year-olds.
It's absolutely great. There was, Chad, if you check that email, there's a video that you'd sent, and that was super cool. So again, you talk about more than just the Y. And for people that are out there, maybe you haven't gone to the Y in a while. I mean, I just hope when you see something like this, or you stop by, or maybe you haven't gone since the remodel happened, it's so much more.
And it's beautiful now that you know, with the remodel, and there's just always gym space available. And this video, it does. I have to like not watch it because I will actually tear up every time I watch this video. I've been watching it for like 5 years.
But this is so cool, and it's, you know, it's everything that you're accustomed to. With, if you've, you know, maybe you've been a Y member forever, but if you're new to town, I mean, how many people come to Muscatine for a job, whether it's, you know, that job out of college, or, you know, moving up and getting into town, and all these great businesses will help, you know, a lot of them will help pay for the cost of a membership, which is super cool. And then I think they quickly, all it takes is that, and now, especially for somebody, can you imagine somebody that's new to town that shows up and goes, this place is fantastic, and you're like, yeah, it took a little bit to get here, but we're glad that you're here to enjoy it. There's a lot of hard work that went into it, but it's such an amenity for Muscatine, and I just hope that people appreciate that. And whatever you come to the Y for, and whatever you use it for, I mean, that's what it's there for. Right?
Yes, and that's one of the bonuses of working there is I get to see all of these things happening, you know, with the kids and the families, you know, the people out there who are struggling with knees and, you know, bad knees, and they're coming in, they're finding a place that they can, they're finding something that works for them. And then just the people who need the community. They need somebody to talk to and to be around, and just to kind of help them get through their day and make it a little better.
And I like in this video, I mean, again, it's showing, you know, different Ys, and what Muscatine has that's so unique is, again, you know, Big Brothers Big Sisters Special Olympics are housed there, and so this is great. Wherever I don't know which one this is filmed at, but it's awesome. But it's also like, Muscatine's kind of one of a kind with everything that encompasses our community.
And we have, I mean, with our, you know, 80 hours of middle school programming, we have a month that is free, and you don't even have to have a membership to do that. But so we are, you know, we're very fortunate, and we'll hopefully can connect with with anybody who wants to come into the Y. We'll find you a place.
It's definitely, it's all good for sure. And again, I love everything that's happening. So whether it's youth soccer, and like Amy said, these can be gift ideas. The gift of soccer. Oh my gosh, what if it's, you know, maybe it's somebody in your family, and you're like, maybe the times are tough. You know what? I could pay for them to go to soccer. That's incredible. Like, that is such a meaningful gift, and the friendships that can be made. And the same thing with like the youth magic class. Like, does it maybe seem silly to give the gift of magic? No, it shouldn't, because again, there'll be that social aspect of it. David's story is great. He's from Muscatine. He's performed in some incredible settings, And it's just proof. David is proof that if you work hard at something and go for it, you know, the sky's the limit. And this is a guy that probably still has things that he wants to achieve. And he just kind of had a milestone birthday. I would never say that David Costas turned 40, but he turned 40 the other day. So happy belated birthday to David Costas. But I love this guy. And again, but who would have thought? Like, it's at the Y. This summer, Iowa Hawkeye basketball camp. Where did it go?
Yeah.
To the Y. Like, come on. That's great. And there's so many examples in town. Certainly, like at Joe Wieskamp, where did he spend all his time?
At the Y.
I mean, you know, there's something to be said about putting time in. And it just keeps. I'm impressed with, again, everything that's able to be offered. And yes, of course, I love the little wine dinner because it's hosted here at the store.
It is, yes.
With Chef Scott. You know, we had a little Hy-Vee manager get together Saturday, and little prime rib. So, and it was Chef. You know, like the guy's just great. He knows his stuff. Chef Scott is awesome. So tickets are limited to that. So I like that you're talking about it.
Yeah.
It's a gift idea because I don't know what you got, 50 tickets or something, 40 to 50 maybe. And this is something that you don't want to miss out. So that's, again, I would save the date for that. I would get tickets. Can they get tickets now? I'm assuming
Yes,
they can.
I made
Perfect.
sure that they were on sale today. I'm like, if I'm talking
Good.
about it, you can buy the tickets.
Great.
So you can sign up for the magic class. You can sign up for the wine and dine tickets.
Perfect.
Other things we have are like a cooking club for our fifth through 8th graders.
I know that.
And that will start in February again too. So they're so you have a little bit of time to kind of process. They have time to fit that in on Wednesday evenings after school. So. There is something for everyone in that catalog, whether you're buying punch cards for non-members, whether you're getting a membership, or you're taking advantage of some of the other services that we have. So.
The gift of health, and again, how incredible that starting in January, the majority of those classes are going to be included. So if you've been wanting to try Zumba, because Pat keeps nudging, pushing, politely encouraging, whatever the case may be. It was just last week. She got me again. I mean, this wasn't like a while ago. I saw Pat, and you can hear when Zumba's going on, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have their music turned up just a little bit.
I was playing pickleball, and I'm like, what is that crazy noise? But they were doing group strength, and I was the boot camp.
Oh, okay.
And they had the big giant ropes, and they were, banging those on the floor, and I was like, oh, that's what that was.
Like, I'm going to go back to pickleball. It's enough of a workout. And it is. I'm not downplaying it, but the rope thing, it's like, come on. I mean, listen, that's great. That's fine.
So what I'm trying to say is there's all levels. There's our Chicometrics, and there's our low impact aerobics for people who can't be bouncing around and running hard, and then there's the group strength, and there's the boot camps.
Chair yoga. I mean, it's genius.
So all levels of activity for our members.
I broke my band on my Fitbit. I don't know how. I think it's because my wrists are so strong. So I have my Fitbit in my pocket, and I have a new band coming in the mail today. But for the last 2 days, I felt lazy. And I carried it still will track your steps in your pocket, but I'm so used to having a watch on with this Fitbit. And it's one of those things when I go to the Y, if my kid is going to run the track and I'm going to walk the track, I'll set it, and then it'll track everything I'm doing. And it's, these parts of technology are nice because it does. This helps. This honestly has helped me.
It does me too.
Holds me accountable.
Yes.
Because I work at a place where I can easily take 10,000 steps. I am not tethered to my desk. I can do whatever. I mean, this week I'll be going back and forth from the parking lot to the Hawkeye truck. So, but isn't that crazy that the band broke and I was like devastated? What am I supposed to do? Just duct tape it to my wrist? I can do that. It might be painful.
I do wear mine too, and I'm like, if I don't, I'm like, I have to at least get one more game in because I know that I have to hit that step count that I want.
Yeah. And I think that's nice. Like people, you go to the Y, and if it's for a class or whatever, now with this technology, you can see exactly how beneficial it is outside of just knowing that you feel good. If you're a metrics person and you want to know, like, how many steps did I take when I was doing that Zumba, or how many calories did I burn? I'm all for it.
Well, and it's so important, just to hold yourself accountable.
Sure.
I have tried really hard. I said it's really easy to get motivated when there's $400 online.
Right.
Because I've been on a weight loss contest.
Sure.
And I wanted to make sure I was doing it right. So I didn't I added a little bit of exercise, and I really watched what I was eating, and it's really made a difference. And I've been in the leaderboard, and I hope to stay there the next 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
But it took me that motivation. And so, like, we all have to find our motivation. I paid for myself for personal training for
That's cool.
a while back because money is a motivator for me. I don't have, my discretionary funds for if I know I'm spending money on that, on the personal training, I'm going to get there. I'm going to do the workouts.
Awesome.
I'm going to do what they ask me to do between the sessions because I just spent a whole bunch of money on it.
Oh,
So
I'm with you. Money motivates
find your
me
motivation,
for sure. Yeah,
whether
whatever
it's
it is.
fund people in a class or paying for the get yourself there and find that motivator. So
You'll definitely enjoy yourself, and if you go constantly, then you know all this already, and you're the smartest person in the room. But for folks that are out there, they need to understand so much going on, a lot on the table, and it's just waiting for you. I mean, now would be a great time. This membership drive continues. Yes. If you are going to be that new member or the referral, holy smokes, pick up the check at the door. I mean, how many people do you know that you can send the wise way? It's
been fun
awesome.
to see. Quite a few people have been coming in.
I
They
bet.
have to keep putting new tags on the tree because if you're a new member, you're getting a, whether it's a $25 gift card or personal training sessions, water bottles, different things like that for signing up. So I've seen those going off the tree. So
it's nice.
So I know that the people are coming in anyways.
So I just need to get my mom the Y membership for Christmas and then just keep the new member gift for myself.
Yeah, sure. No one, we won't tell anybody.
That's right. Sorry, Mom. Listen.
And the refer,
Yeah, Mom, I referred you and I paid for it, so just give me a $25 discount and we'll call it even. We'll break it even on the whole thing. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for everything. All this information is awesome, and it's very appropriate to talk about the gift of health around the holidays. My thing is, don't wait to make a New Year's resolution. Start now, right? Get a head start. And if, again, you have somebody on your list that's hard to shop for, think about a wine membership. It's super cool. It's one of those things it's just set up. It comes out of our account. I don't even know how much we pay. I have no idea. It's just taken out. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to worry about getting a bill in the mail. You know how nice that is when you're just and we go and you scan the card and that's it. I mean, it couldn't be
Well,
easier.
and do you have your real card still, the hard copy card, or do
No,
you
I
use
have
your
the
phone?
key. The phone?
Yeah, you can set it
no.
up so that it
I have it
pops
on my
right to your
keys.
phone.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people though that it's been
You
real
scan
nice.
your phone with your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, like when you pull into the parking lot, it even pulls up your card, and you just scan it'll pop up, and you just
I
scan
feel like
it.
a caveman now. You understand that?
kinda
I have it
are.
on my keys. It's like my
Yeah.
fuel saver card,
Yes,
my
yes.
library card,
Yeah.
and my Y card. Are you saying I should just forego the actual card?
You can, yeah. You just stop at the desk and they
wanna
have it for
scan my
Android or the iPhones, and it just.
I can't say that I don't. I just talked about how much I love technology, and now I'm like the old
And you didn't
codger.
know that?
I can't scan my phone? No, listen. That's very convenient, and it makes sense.
It does,
And Amy
yeah.
was saying that coming for 2021 will be retinal scanners.
Oh.
So you just lean your eyeball into the
We
laser.
might be okay. We
and
just
then you're good to
upgraded our
go.
software last year. I don't think that's
What
happening.
what about a thumbprint? I like making people paranoid a little bit, just to make. That's not happening. It's the card or the phone. The phone is nice. I didn't know that.
And it just automatically pops up when you pull into the parking lot.
cool.
So.
Your phone knows where you're at. All right. Thank you very much. Good to
Thank
see you.
you.
There's so many great things going on. Again, shameless plug for this wine dinner because it'll be here soon. Less than 2 months. Less than 2 months.
I know.
Come on. February 8th seems like it's an eternity away. But no, I mean, we're, what are we, 16 days away from Christmas? It's all happening. Right? I mean, as we were sitting here, I was looking over your shoulder because they were backing up the Hawkeye truck. I didn't know what was going on. I was so confused. I was trying not to get distracted. I see this giant Hawkeye truck moving, and I was like, oh boy, well maybe somebody jumped in the truck and they're stealing it. They're not. It's right where it needs to be. All right, so get online, stop by the Y. 1823 Logan. Mm-hmm. How about that?
Good job.
1820 263 9996.
Yeah.
Wow. I had all this memorized.
You want to come work for us?
Can't even remember my wife's birthday, but I can remember the Y phone number. That's important. I'm kidding. Her birthday is sometime in the course of the year. All right, we're going to go to Cart Cam. All right, Steve has the Toyota Muscatine Cart Cam. He's in the protest department. Oh, good. He's found Elfie. Fantastic. I was so worried about that little creep. I mean, that little elf. There he is. So that's Elfie, the Hy-Vee elf on the shelf. And Steve, I feel like if if you're able to, they got these brand new apples. They're called Cosmic Crisp apples. I don't know anything about them. If you see them in produce, Steve, I would say maybe we put Elfie somewhere near there. Today's also 20% off everything you can fit into a paper Hy-Vee bag from the produce department. I don't know why I said Hy-Vee weird. Sometimes I get accents. Thank you very much. So it's a Make My Monday sale, 20% off in the produce department. I don't know. I mean, I'm imagining the Cosmic Crisp apples are somewhere up front. If you can't find them, and again, I don't know where they are either, so I don't expect Steve to be able to magically find these things. Look for Brian Mueller maybe in the gift basket island, and he can point us in the right direction. So I don't know what's so different about these Cosmic Crisp apples, but they're like the talk of Hy-Vee land if you'll have it. Cosmic Crisp apples, everybody. And again, there's Elfie just chilling on the cart, right? Absolutely perfect. All right, so you can see, I love just the colors in the produce department, right? Doesn't that look good? Oh, Steve's probably taking a free banana. It says kids 10 and under, Steve. I'm not saying that you're older than 10, but please don't take a free. Oh, God, now he's going back to get a banana. Perfect. Perfect. The old banana phone gag, huh? That's marvelous. Oh, and he's taking a mandarin orange. All right, good. Well, Steve, nobody said you can't be young at heart, right? All right, so yeah, I don't know if you see anybody that works in produce and you want to ask them. There's Sherry Siwassing pretending to work, Cotter. I don't know if anybody's over there. Let's see. There's all the gift baskets. Yeah, so anyways, I'm assuming these Cosmic Crisp apples are here. I think Brian got them in. Brian Mueller, Hy-Vee produce manager, said they were coming in yesterday. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Is there? Oh, there. Who there? Is there Brian? There's Brian. Say, where are those Cosmic Crisp apples, Brian? And we're getting Brian's good side, so that's all right. Now look at him. He's like, huh? What? Cosmic Crisp apples? All right, they're right over here. Have you seen the Cosmic Crisp apples? Well, maybe I didn't get them in yet. Let's see. I feel like this is a lot. Okay, a lot of talk, a lot of hand gesturing. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is good. Is he yelling at Steve right now? Okay. This is a time that I'm glad that the cart cam isn't mic'd up, because you never know what Brian's going to say. All right, Steve, so if he's got them, grab one. If not, you can just stick Elfie anywhere in the produce department. And then, of course, folks that find Elfie, take that selfie, share it on social media. You'll have a chance to win. So maybe we didn't get the Cosmic Crisp apples. These are things I should have looked at before the show, but just a little busy this morning. All right, we're going to take a peek outside of the store. So, again, we're sitting inside the Market Grill Express here at Hy-Vee. In our parking lot is that good-looking Hawkeye hauler truck from Tantera Transportation Corporation. There it is right there, the Hawk hauler. You can see it. They literally transport the Iowa Hawkeyes. Now, the thing is, the truck was backing up because they were worried about plugging it in, and I was going to try and relay that we have power in the ditch out there. But it seems like it's all good. So the Hawkeye hauler truck, open for business. I see Hy-Vee store director Matt Schweitzer in there. He's probably trying to radio me. Let me grab this. Oh, let's see if we can reach it, right? Hey, Matt, we're doing the show. I can see you in the truck right now. How's it looking?
Looking good out here, Tony. We already got a couple donations, and we even got some toys this morning.
Oh, that's fantastic. So the Hawkeye hauler is officially open. You were actually putting together some of those $5 pre-prepared bags, which is nice. And yeah, so for people that are watching, it's just time to fill that truck. If there's room for you guys to be standing in there, we can still get some food in there.
Right, we got plenty of room, and we even have room for you to bring us breakfast out here, which I thought was the plan.
That's so weird. I felt like every time I mentioned Discover Muscatine, an angel gets its wings, and Chris Anderson is supposed to buy us breakfast. Oh, that's so weird. There's Chris and Ashley with you in the truck. We can see you.
Yeah, it was probably just an oversight. I'll send him to go get us something right now.
Perfect. This is probably the best use of these walkie-talkies that we've ever had, is the ability. It's almost like I'm FaceTiming you. We can see you in the truck, my beautiful mug, in the comforts of the Market Grill Express. And it's time. That's a good parade wave. That's good.
Thank you. We've all been working on it.
All right. So the Hawkeye hauler is here till Friday, and we're ready to go. So if folks that are out there, please come and see this crew and fill that truck. Everything stays local. And how about Lieutenant Bach helping with the loading of the bags? That's never happened with somebody from the Salvation Army. That's truly hands-on.
Yeah, the lieutenant, I was giving him some cash sacker training this morning in the club room, and we've got probably almost 100 bags ready to go. Put them over there in aisle 11 so people can just grab one and head to the register.
10-4, good buddy. Those are $5, and I will see you out there in just a moment. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a wonderful morning.
Pretty cool, right? Just a live check-in from that Hawkeye hauler truck. And again, all the food collected, just like last week with all the toys that were collected, all goes to the Salvation Army. They have over 1,000. It's closer to like 1,200 people, part of the Christmas assistance. So just know that you're going to help out. So as a matter of fact, a week from today, December 16th is distribution day. So for everybody that has signed up for Christmas assistance, they'll go across the street to Calvary Church where they have enough room to kind of facilitate this process for the Salvation Army. And if it's a parent of kids that are signed up for Christmas assistance, they'll have the ability to pick things for their kids, which is super cool. The power of choice is pretty incredible. So they'll be able to go to Calvary Church and make those choices, and then they'll also have some Christmas food provided as well. So that's great. That's a week from today. So that's what I'm saying, the immediacy of 2 weeks of love. Maybe you've helped out over the years with bringing food or toys, or maybe this is the first time you're hearing about it. You should absolutely take action and come out to help out. And as Matt said, those $5 Hy-Vee bags, super easy. I showed you a couple pictures from literally this morning when they're getting put together. Come to the store. You can buy one of them. You could buy 10 of them, whatever you're feeling like you're able to do. It'll make a big difference. That's for sure. National Pastry Day. Bring pastry out to the truck just because that would be a perishable item. Typically, any food that's collected this week is going to sit in the truck until it leaves this parking lot on Saturday and goes to the Salvation Army. So non-perishable foods, of course, things that are shelf-stable, peanut butters, those kind of things. And again, if you don't have time to do any of that shopping, we've got those bags put together. But it is National Pastry Day, and maybe you'll celebrate with the help of the bakery. So, yeah, a couple of things to mention before we wrap. Again, 20% off in the produce department. That's an awesome deal. Today only, the 9th of December, 20%. Shortcuts as well. So if you don't like cutting onions because you don't want to cry, maybe you're crying because my old radio station is gone. You're crying tears, vintage sound. What happened to you? They changed it. Rest in peace. You don't want to cut onions. They got onions pre-cut, ready to go. And they're 20% off, so that's awesome. Right? That's great. I don't like cutting onions. I want to cry in my own house. You saying I can get a thing of chopped onions already? Yes. Peppers, it's all there. Maybe pineapple. You know what I haven't done? What do you get? The pineapple and then you got it. The whole thing? I don't have time to cut my own pineapple. What am I? What is this? The 1800s? No. Pre-sliced pineapple ready to go, and it's 20% off. Come on. I'm living high on the horse. I don't have to cut my own pineapple. I'm just saying, it's a convenience, shortcuts. That's what they're there for. And they're included in this 20% off sale. So everything in produce, from the banana phone that Steve was using out there. How about that piece of art? Did you see this? Somebody duct taped a banana to a wall, and it sold for $120,000. And then somebody ate the banana? I don't understand. If you have that kind of money to waste, just donate it to a good cause like the Salvation Army or me. Or I would take it off your hands. $120,000 for this is true. I don't know if you it's been in every news cycle. It's all those like wacky news of the day story. Somebody paid $120,000. Is it art? Is that what art is? I mean, I feel like I know people that are artists, and I mean, what should I just start? There it is. That's it. Yeah. Look at that headline. That's the most annoying thing ever. Maurizio Catalan is more of a prankster than a comedian. His potassium-rich latest work is more than an overpriced piece of fruit. Can we get a scroll on that, Chad? Because now I want to learn more about this ridiculous duct tape banana. All right. Is it getting donated anywhere? Okay. And then he ate the banana? Somebody ate the banana? In 2016, he emerged from semi-retirement with a functional 18-karat gold toilet. What am I doing wrong with my life? What was he retired from? I don't understand. What was he retired from? That he came out of retirement. What should I do? Well, I think I'll make a gold toilet. He duct tape. I'm telling y'all, we're doing it wrong. We're doing it wrong. Art that has appeal. Yes, Steve, you're right. Finally, one of those notes came through. It was not a smoking turkey. It was a good singer. That is a real story. A banana duct taped to a wall, $120,000. There's the gold toilet. Perfect. Andy Dufresne came to Shawshank. That is. So what did he say about the cosmic apples? Are they just getting shorted on those or what? Wow. They ordered the cosmic crisp apples in August and they're not here yet? Holy smokes. Wow. Chad, I just airdropped you a picture of Alfie from the Steve hotline phone, the Steve phone. Yeah, man. That's how you got to talk when you talk about the Steve phone. Wow, so those apples must be like a hot commodity, I guess. Ordered them, and that's wild. Anyways, so the thing is, kids, why go to school when you could just tape a banana to a wall and somebody will pay $120,000 for it? I'm kidding, of course. Go to school. Those are some Brayburn apples. Those are good, and that's where Alfie's hanging out. Look at that. Alfie he just always has his hands in like a precarious way. It's like, hello, look at these apples. Check them out. So you take a picture with Alfie, use the hashtag Hy-Vee Alfie selfie, and then you got to tag Helpful Smiles TV, and you have a chance to win a $100 Hy-Vee gift card. And we've only got 15 more days of hiding Alfie. So 14, because we're not doing it on Christmas, because the store is closed on Christmas. The only day it's closed all year. All right. I'll just mention a couple of things, and then we'll get out of here. So I've got bingo tonight. I don't think I said that. Hello, bingo tonight, 7 o'clock here in the Market Grill Express. If you're looking for something fun to do, come play bingo tonight. We'll have fun with that. It's always a good time. Please come out, and we'll also have the Iowa Hawkeye basketball game on and the specials for that, so you can watch Muscatine's own Joe Wieskamp in action against the Iowa Hawkeyes. I don't know who they're playing, but I know that this Thursday, Iowa plays Iowa State in basketball, and that's exciting in both Iowa and Iowa State, making it to bowl games for football. Iowa State taking on Notre Dame. That's pretty wild. So there's the basketball deals. All the Iowa Hawkeye games in the Market Grill Express. You can get appetizers for $5, draft beer 50 cents, cheeseburger and fries for $6. Best cheeseburger ever. Absolutely fantastic. And cheer on Muscatine's own Joe Wieskamp, as it says right there. So bingo tonight, Hawkeye basketball tonight, Hawkeye versus Cyclone basketball on Thursday. Santa and Mrs. Claus back in the store this Saturday. Breakfast with Santa and Mrs. Claus. They're coming to town, so that'll be cool. That'll be fun. Yeah, so you can come and have breakfast with Santa. Papa Noel, if you'll have it. And then also on Saturday, if you're looking for a volunteer opportunity, that Tantera Hawkeye hauler truck going to the Salvation Army, all the food collected this week around 9 a.m. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make it with Santa and Mrs. Claus being in the store. Perhaps we'll send Steve in my stead to empty that truck. He said he can do it by himself. Is that what he said? My goodness, Steve. He's got the power, everybody. Last thing, you can still scan away hunger. Help out MCSA. It is that time of year. At the store, you can add $2 to your bill, and that'll go to MCSA, Muscatine Center for Social Action. Great opportunity to help them. I know that we're talking a lot about different ways that you can give back, but this is really the time of year, right? I mean, the other months and weeks and days, yes, of course, places like MCSA. I know that the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter is at capacity right now, so they could probably use some. I'll reach out to Judy Yates and see if they need anything at the shelter. But there's a lot of different worthwhile causes and people that you can help out. This is just a unique one, and it's at this store and Hy-Vee Main Street downtown. So all the good work that MCSA does, $2 can make a big difference. They're accountable for all their donations, just like the Salvation Army is. You donate to a Salvation Army Red Kettle, it's going to stay local. You donate to Scan Away Hunger, it's going to help out MCSA. Everybody is kind of in this together. On the Facebook stream, Hy-Vee store director Matt Schweitzer says it's easier to find Elfie than Sherry Siwasink. And that, my friends, is pure gold. So Sherry's always at register 11, unless she's not. So 'tis the season to be giving. Why not give Sherry Siwasink some Scotcheroos? Yeah, that's right. No matter where you go, there you are, Steve. Thank you. You're lucky that I trust you with all of these, all these good lines. I love it. No matter where you go, there you are. And there's Steve right there. Where is Sherry? I don't know. It's kind of like opening a Where's Waldo. You never know where she's going to be. So she's a good lady. Yeah, there's the comment right there. There you go. It's easier to find. It's proof that it happened, everybody. All right. So there's a lot going on. You know, listen, we're in the countdown to Christmas. If you need anything, gift cards to complete Christmas meals, I'll probably do that again like I did last Christmas Eve. The store is open till 4. I worked until 4. I left work last year with a whole Christmas meal, took it home. And it was super easy. Everybody's busy. You've got a lot to do, a lot of people to take care of, a lot of causes that are worth your while. So I just encourage you to continue using us as a good resource for everything that you need, right? It's that time of year. We're here. We're ready to go. That truck is out there. It needs to get full of food. I mean, I wish that, we didn't have to have 19 years of 2 weeks of love and freezing for food. But the reality is the need is still there, and we've got to meet the need. And that's why that truck continues to be in our parking lot. It was at Krieger's last week. And, so look for live coverage of that all throughout the course of the week. We'll definitely talk about it on this show and continue helping those that need it. Thank you to Amy Hessel, Character Development Director with the Muscatine Community Y, for taking the time to be here. Another great asset to Muscatine is the Muscatine Community YMCA and all that they have going on in the different services and programs. And what about a great Christmas gift, the gift of a Y membership? I love that idea. It's absolutely fantastic. I hope to see you at some point throughout the course of this week helping to fill that truck. Would be great to get your kids involved, their schools, challenge different businesses. Maybe you challenge your friends or neighbors, whatever the case may be. It's all about serving the greater good, and that's what we're going to do. So please come out and help us with that. We'll talk more about it as we progress this week on the Hy-Vee Today Show. If you need anything from me, HyVeeToday@gmail.com. I mentioned it a little cheekily, but yes, they did change the radio station that I spent 5 years on here in Muscatine. So what was formerly known as Vintage Sound 93.1 FM changed today to 93.1 The Buzz, everything that rocks. So hope that works out, and ultimately, want that place to be successful. I like Jim Elias, who's the general manager over there. He's been on the show. He's a good guy, and I hope that he continues to do the right thing for the community, and hopefully we see those guys throughout the course of this week helping fill this truck. Hint, hint. That would be awesome, because, again, it is about serving the greater good, and we're all in this together, right? Again, unless somebody out there, you got too much money, you want to just write a check, we send the truck home. Go ahead, write a check. You got it? We'll close those doors right now. Steve, is it you? You got the Scrooge McDuck vault this whole time you've been holding out? You got a room at your house full of gold bars. You're like, I don't know what to do with this. You can't take it with you. But let's close the truck and get it out of here. I want that to happen one year. Somebody's like, oh, you don't have to freeze. Here's a check. Buy a semi-load worth of food. Get that thing out of here. Maybe that's you. If that's you, let's do it, right? Let's help out, because there's over 1,200 people, again, that are looking for Christmas assistance this year, and we're feeding quite a few people across Muscatine County. So please help us, and I look forward to seeing you. Thanks for watching this show. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust, Toyota Muscatine, and Team Staffing for their support. 'Tis the season, right? 16 days till Christmas. Holy smokes. And 2 weeks of love, freezing for food going on right now. We'll see you live tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. on Facebook and YouTube, also on Channel 5, Muscatine Power and Water Digital Cable. I challenge MPW. They always step up to the plate and help out. But, hey, maybe this year we donate even more food, MPW. Kind of like I'm donating this content to your cable system. Perhaps you could return the favor with a bunch of food. See? What do we have to do? I mean, I'm giving you an audience, and all I'm asking for is to help feed people that are hungry. Doesn't seem like, I feel like we're here, and you're going to put my face on the water tower. You get here, you feed the need, then I come down here and you go up here. That's all I'm saying. That's it. right? I'm just putting it out there into the world. I will challenge anybody. Fill that truck. It's all in good fun. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Watching Hy-Vee today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.